When Aung San Suu Kyi's party won Myanmar's landmark election 4 years ago, there was hope. Hope that the woman who became globally recognized as a democracy champion would lead the nation out of 5 decades of isolation under repressive military control. She was under house arrest for 15 years.
In the international community, obviously, she was an icon. Everybody was out to save her. She was a harbinger of peace, justice, human rights. We all gave her awards, and we were really euphoric.
But now that one-time harbinger of human rights will have to fight charges of genocide against her country at the International Court of Justice in The Hague. The nation of the Gambia lodged a genocide lawsuit against Myanmar over the brutal army crackdown on the Rohingya Muslim minority. UN investigators concluded that the operations were carried out with genocidal intent. Homes were torched, thousands were killed, and more than 700,000 Rohingya fled to neighboring Bangladesh since 2017. Myanmar says their actions were to counter attacks from militants. When Aung San Suu Kyi was silent on the Rohingya crisis, many thought it was because she was trying to strike a balance with the military leaders who still hold most of the control.
Slowly an image has begun there where she's really quite stubborn. And in spite of the range of, facts presented to her through a multiple of international agencies, much of it, everyone has tried to verify independently, we see a brick wall. We have heard words that she calls the military generals her brothers.
Brothers who were once her jailers.
Within the bloc of Southeast Asian nations known as ASEAN, the Rohingya issue has always been a difficult topic. Member states held their summit here in Bangkok just last month, attended by Aung San Suu Kyi, sticking to their tradition of non-interference on domestic issues, putting little pressure on Myanmar to do something about the Rohingya crisis.
Unlike the international condemnation, it's a different story at home. Aung San Suu Kyi still garners a great deal of support, and there's even been rallies ahead of her trip to The Hague, which is good timing for her, as elections are scheduled for next year. Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.